What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender. What's going on a Saturday night, man? Just got home. Just gonna come in and just get through it, so I can enjoy the rest of my evening, just like you can enjoy the rest of yours, bro. We've been going back and forth with what's been happening at the combine. The NFL combine has had a lot of eye openers from people that are breaking absolute record setting 40 times and broad jumps and vertical leaps and all kinds of stuff, man. There's all kinds of stuff's been happening there, dog. These athletes are getting better and better, bro. They're getting better and better. They're starting to look like they might be some Terminators that came from the future and decided to play some football. But with all that being said, man, we got to talk about the things that we got to talk about. And just because you don't want to talk about something, Raider Nation, just because you don't want to hear something, Unfiltered Nation, just because you want to keep just acting like it's going to go away, I'm here to let you know it's not. The trade rumors regarding Maxx Crosby is heating up again at the combine. All right? It's heating up again, believe it or not. All right? So I'm here to definitely talk about it. And if you're an emotional person, log off. This ain't for you. If you're a person that's gonna get all emotional and you're gonna get butt hurt and you're gonna start crying and you're gonna start, blowing snot bubbles, bruh, because I'm saying something you don't want to hear, you need to get your ass away from around here. Because we gonna talk about what needs to be talked about. All right. So I'm just already letting you know. I don't want to hear no crybaby and I'm not here for that. I'm here to let you know what's happening. All right. So here's what's up. We all know that the Raiders have made it clear that that they expect. What John Spytek said earlier, that he expects in the week, that he expects Maxx Crosby to be on the team this year. We heard Clint Kubiak say the same thing in regards to Maxx Crosby. They expect him. You got to understand, they expect him to be there. Okay. We heard Mark Davis said that he's a Raider. We heard all these other things. Okay. And we even heard, Maxx, kind of say some things a little bit. So I saw the video of him playing basketball. I mean, that's his crib, bro. I mean, where he was playing basketball is at his house. That was dope. So that gym where he was in is at his crib. That was not at the Raiders facility. That was at his house. But with that being said, man, just because you're not selling nothing don't mean that people ain't calling. Don't mean that people ain't trying to sway. Don't mean that people ain't trying to check. Doesn't mean that people ain't trying to inquire. Doesn't mean that people are not trying to entice and trying to wave something in front of you to see if you're going to bite. And that's exactly what's going on, man. What's going on right now is that the Raiders put out, according to a lot of different sources, okay, whether you want to believe them or not, including, I heard from Hondo Carpenter, I heard from some other people that in the game that are all saying that the Raiders there is a price for Maxx Crosby. There is a price. There's no price. All right. I'm hearing this from everybody. There is a price for the Condor per the Raiders. There is a price. Does not mean it's going to happen. Does not mean that there's a deal is imminent. What it means is there is a sticker price on Maxx Crosby, bruh. Sorry to inform you. When these people are calling, they know what the price is. The price for Maxx Crosby is, as of now, based on what all these sources, everybody's not lying, dog. Everybody's not getting it wrong. Just because they told you they expect him to be there doesn't mean, hey, like Don Corleone said, I'll make him an offer. He can't refuse. And that price is 2 first-round picks and a player, bruh. That's what they're saying. I.e. Micah Parsons. Okay? So you don't get to run around here and say he's untradeable, because they would say he's not for sale. Okay? It's not for sale. This isn't a deal. You remember in John Wick 1 when he was at the gas station, bruh, and the Russian kid asked him how much, how much does he want for the whip, and he said it's not for sale. You ain't hearing that from Spy Tech. You're not hearing that from Mark Davis. You're not hearing that from Clint Kubiak. And the person who you have heard nothing from regarding this entire situation is a man named TB12. You haven't heard him say anything. And that is where all of this is stemming from, based on what I'm hearing. Based on what I'm hearing, everybody has said they expect Maxx to be around except 12. 12 ain't said that to you at all. You ain't heard 12 say shit. How hard is it for Tom Brady to say something, bro? He's a whole color commentator on Fox. He talks for a living. But when it comes to Maxx Crosby, he doesn't have anything to say. You haven't heard anything. You haven't seen a press release. You haven't seen a press conference. You haven't seen a sound bite. You haven't seen nothing. And that's where it seems to be why the doors are open, bro. Simple as that. You walking in there, hey man, what's up with Maxx, man? What can we do? What do you got? Well, what do you want? Hey, well, let me go look at the blue book. Let me go look at the Kelly blue book on Maxx Crosby's. Oh man, 28-year-old Maxx Crosby coming off of meniscus surgery, blah blah blah, 10 sacks. Oh man, the blue book value, man, is 2 first-round picks and a notable player. Does it mean it's gonna happen? Even if they come back and say, hey, okay, we're willing to do it, doesn't mean there's a deal. But you gotta stop being delusional to believe that there is not a price on Maxx Crosby, bro, because there is a sticker price. Who's willing to come and pay it? As of now, nobody. Nobody. But they're getting calls. They're being inquired about. There's a lot of activity. All right. Maxx is making it known that he's getting back. Don't think that ain't a good sales pitch for Maxx, because it is. He's trying to let it be known, hey, man, I'm not laying around watching TV. I'm off the crutches. I saw the video. I saw it. I'm off the crutches 2 more weeks. I'll be this, that, and the third. He's shooting baskets. His daughter's running around. He's trying to let it be known he's on the mend. Like I said before, bro, a lot of things happen in the 11th hour, 12th hour. Okay? But if you're going to tell yourself that there isn't a price on Maxx, you're delusional. All right, let's get these likes up. There's definitely a price on Maxx, because the Raiders said it. All they had to do was say, not for sale, bruh. Sorry. But he has a sticker price. But just because you got a sticker price don't mean that somebody can't afford it. And even if you do, no deal is imminent. But let's not act like there's not something there, bro. There is something there that is not being said. All right? Doesn't make sense, bruh, to have Clint Kubiak say something, Mark Davis say something, John Spytek say something, but the person who's pulling all the strings and levers behind the Wizard of Oz by the name of Tom Brady hasn't said a word. That's the problem. There is not a united front coming out of that damn Henderson, Nevada facility. You haven't heard from Tom. Tom hasn't said nothing. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. For you guys to keep trying to give Tom Brady all this power and all these props like he's really a Raider. He's not a Raider, bro. He's not. Spytek's not. Okay? I tried to tell you guys, you better be prepared. You better be prepared, bro, for anything to happen. For anything to happen, I don't want to hear y'all crying in the car like Red, okay? Because your boy's gone. But it's not a slam dunk that he's here right now, dog. There's no contract. There's no extension. The tomorrow is March the 1st. Okay, tomorrow's March the 1st. That is the beginning of the month. By the 11th, that's when the fiscal year starts. That's when all the free agency stuff starts happening. That's when we start moving. That's when people can start talking. That's when people can start doing whatever. I'm making it crystal clear to you guys. Let's get these likes up. Let's see if we can get the 50 likes real quick. I'm making it crystal clear to you guys. There is a price for Maxx Crosby, bro. He's not untradeable. He's not. Because if he was untradeable, there wouldn't be a sticker price. There wouldn't be a price tag. There wouldn't be a, hey, unless you're calling us about 2 firsts and a notable player, we're not listening to anything. That's the word. That's the word around the campfire. Everybody's not lying, homie. Everybody's not making it up. This has legs. And if it has legs, we're going to report it. It's that simple. Let's not act like this is a slam dunk that he's here, bruh. It's not. Right? They're applying that pressure. But for me, hey, I can understand both ways. All right? Let me help you guys out. Let me get you guys off the ledge a little bit. Because some of you guys are about to fall off the ledge. Okay? If this happens. Let me help you guys out. Let me tell you the pros and the cons of why having a price tag on Maxx Crosby is good and bad. Let's start with the bad news, okay? What is the bad news of having a price tag on Maxx Crosby? The bad news is that there's actually a price, and there's actually an opportunity for a sale to be made or a trade to be made, okay? Because that's what it would have to be. Some compensation packages. How desperate is this team? Want Maxx, whoever it is? Are they willing to just do the most? We don't know. Are they willing to be kicking tires? Are they gonna try to negotiate down and say, okay, well, let's give you a notable player, a first and a second. But based on what's being said, that's the price. Okay? That's the negative part, that there's an opportunity there. There's a chance. All right? To me, that's the negative part. Here's the positive part for it. The positive part for it is that being a football team that needs to do deals with as many teams as possible on all these other things that we need, we don't need to be alienating everyone in the league when we need to be doing business with everyone in the league. So why not just put a price on Maxx and still be able to say no when you make the deal? Like when you offer, we're like, well, hey, we'll let you know. You don't want to close the door on doing other business with these other NFL teams because of Maxx, because they could be vindictive and say, oh, well, you don't want to talk about Maxx, and so we're not going to do any deals with you. So it's kind of like, all right, the negative part is that there is a price and an opportunity, but it would have happened anyway. Okay? If there was an opportunity, there's an opportunity. All right? It just is what it is. All right? But on the good side, you create, a camaraderie with all these other teams in the league. So, and they're calling you. You're not calling anyone. They're calling you. So it's like, yo, what's up with Maxx? Hey, man, this is the price. What you want to do? Well, we'll get back to that. Oh, well, we're on the phone, man. What's popping with this? What's popping with that guy? Well, are you willing to, do some other business? Happens all the time, bro. Okay? How many times have you went into the grocery store, man, to go pick up, a can of soup or whatever it is you're going to pick up, and then you get in line, man, and they have all this other stuff that's at the register. Candies, popcorn, potato chips, this, that, breath mints. I know a lot of y'all need breath mints. And you're like, you know what? Let me go ahead and grab some of these breath mints right quick. Let me go ahead and grab, they got the soda, then pop it on. Let me get a soda while I'm here. Okay? That's what the Raiders need to be doing. They need to be making sure that, hey, you may not have found what you wanted, But hey, why don't you grab a pack of gum? Why don't you grab some potato chips? Why don't you grab, you know what I'm saying, some juju beans or whatever? Okay? So those are the two reasons. But let's not be delusional here. Let's not be a roach with a Raider hat. Okay? There's a price for Maxx. But stuff, man. But you can go to any car dealership and see sticker prices on cars that's just sitting there. Just because it has a price on it don't mean it's selling. Okay? So that is definitely what you need to understand. You've heard nothing. And you put a 1 in the chat if you feeling what I'm telling you. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't when I say this. You haven't heard from TB12. You haven't heard a peep out of Tom Brady. Everybody else has talked, but Brady hasn't said a thing. I mean, come on, bruh. Like I said before, that's why there's still an opening there, bro. There's still an opening. Tom Brady's leaving the door cracked. Okay, the flies are coming in. You didn't put the screen door on, man. Mosquitoes and everything else is flying in your building right now, bro, for a Maxx Crosby. But the door ain't shut because TB12 left it open. It's that simple, bro. That's it. That's just that simple. People are walking in. Hey, man, we're closed. Hey, well, the door was open, bro. It's that simple. Okay? You don't get to say you closed and the door's open and it's people inside. You lock the door when business is over, you lock the door. Well, why is the door unlocked? That's the kind of thing y'all need to understand. Okay? That's why I'm here to inform you there is a price on Maxx. It's 2 firsts and a notable player. Notable, which can be determined by anything. They could be like, okay, we'll give you the 2 firsts, and we'll give you this guy. No, he's not good enough. Well, what guy? No, well, we're not here to tell you. You need to figure that out. Or we're going to do something that you ain't going to do. Notable. Could be your best player. It's a game, bro. It's chess, not checkers. But you don't get to sit around here and act like you don't need to be sweating. You do. You need to be sweating this shit. You need to be sweating this shit, bro. You have heard nothing from Tom Brady. Not a thing. You know you haven't. Tom Brady is the one that's keeping this shit going, bro. He's keeping it going. You thought you could exhale and breathe and relax. Nope. The trade rumors are getting hot again. Okay? It's hot right now that people are trying to figure out if they can get the Raiders to take cheaper or what exactly do they want. And based on what I'm hearing, we're being very vague about it. But at the end of the day, I don't want to hear no more crying and saying, hey, man, it's guaranteed, this and that. Ain't nothing guaranteed, bruh. Nothing guaranteed. Because if it was guaranteed, how hard would it be for Tom Brady to come out and say something? How hard would it be? He talked to Mendoza. Okay. As he talked to Maxx, have you heard anything about him talking to Maxx? I haven't heard a peep about Tom Brady and Crosby having a conversation. I've heard him say, I'm my new coach with the Raiders, this, that, and the other. He said everything that he could say. Rob Leonard, all of that. But have you heard him say anything about 12? Nothing. You haven't heard a word. Okay, not a word. Let's get these likes up to 50. Okay, so I'm definitely letting you know the trade rumors are getting hot. They're applying that pressure. They're pulling a full court press on the Raiders, trying to figure out how they could pry him away. All right, still, ain't no exhaling, bruh. It's not hard. It's not hard, bruh, to seal the deal. Okay, when this new deal comes in, just sign them to the extension. Get everybody off your back. But it's kind of like somebody who likes attention. They want the attention, and they're getting the attention. As simple as that, bro. Okay? All right? Why do you think Big Shirley's wearing a halter top and a see-through stretchy pants? Because she wants you to look, bro. I mean, come on. Half of it is attention. All right? The Raiders are the hottest story right now, bro. It's the hottest thing coming out of the combine is the potentiality of what's going to happen with our first pick. Are we willing to trade that? They're also calling about Mendoza too. They do not want you to have shit. They don't want you to have Mendoza. I reported yesterday that Fernando Mendoza was asked what was the craziest thing that was asked. And he said a team that he would not name because he is not a snitch. He's definitely from Miami and he knows what it is. Said, why don't you get arrested so you could slip in the draft? Come on, bruh. You want this kid to lose millions and millions of dollars not getting drafted first over something, telling them to get arrested? A team that doesn't even have a shot at him in the first place. They don't want you to have him. They don't want you to have Maxx. And if your ass ain't ready to chuck him and chuck him like your boy Shaq and put your fists together, man, and hit somebody square in the Adam's apple, bruh, okay, then stay in the house and cry, man, and be sad when Khalil Mack 2.0 happens on your ass, bro. It ain't gonna matter to me. Yeah, I want him here, but man, I'm a Raider, bro. It's shield first for me. Whoever's behind the shield's behind it. Whoever ain't it behind the shield ain't behind it. All right. So that's what's up. Sorry, you guys. Hey, this is fact, not fiction. We're not here to make you feel good, bro. That's not our job. Our job is to report the news and tell you the truth. The truth is Maxx has a price tag, bro, and it is what it is. Okay? If you don't want to believe it, hey, you just better hope nothing happens. All right? So that's what's up, man. Let me read you guys' questions. Okay? I just definitely wanted to make that clear, man. It is hot. It's hot, but it's hot one way. Understand, let me repeat myself because you guys will take something and run down the street with it. The Raiders are not making calls. The Raiders are not actively shopping Maxx. There isn't an active shop. There isn't a, hey, Spike Tech's working the phones, calling Atlanta, calling the Browns and the Bills and the Broncos and the Bengals. He ain't doing none of that. But you don't got to when your phone is ringing. John Spytek, hold. John Spytek, hold. Yeah, John Spytek. What's up with Maxx? Hey, man, the price is what you got, man? How's your credit? Okay, don't call up, man, talking about, hey, man, can I get it on installments? Nah, man, what's your credit rating? Okay, your credit rate? Oh, okay, well, hang up. Phone calls are being fielded, homie. I don't want to hear nothing. Okay, being fielded, and that's it. All right, man up, sack up. Okay, I know the ladies don't got to worry about it, but you men out there in this nation, you guys are walking around here being scared. Why are you scared, bruh? Stop being scared, man. It's football. If he's here, cool. If he ain't, cool. I'm still winning. I'm going to win regardless. Okay, I don't care who ain't here. All right, y'all better sack up, man. A lot of y'all better sack up. All right. All this walking around acting like you got it in the bag. Nah, dog. Nah. It's all over everywhere. Okay? All over everywhere that the Maxx rumors is starting to heat up again. Okay? Telling you. Somebody's gonna pull that Trump card. Okay, somebody's gonna pull it. Might be DTZ himself. He might make a phone call. Hello. Let's go and make this deal. Yeah, you never know. So get ready. All right. So I'm just trying to let you know. Still doesn't mean anything's gonna happen. Don't come back and say, Shaq, I thought you said. No, I thought I said that there's a price tag on Maxx. That's all I'm telling you. There is. There's a price. 2 firsts and a notable player. That's the price. That's what it is. Doesn't mean we're gonna sell? No. But we field in phone calls. Spike Tech told you himself. I'm always willing to listen. I learned that a long time ago. So let's not act like you don't know that. You just ignored when the man told you. You listened to everything else he said. But when he said, I always was told to listen, and I'm always listening and willing to listen, you ignored that. You ignored that. The phone is being picked up. It's being answered regarding Crosby. Deal with it or don't. But it's still happening. All right, man, let me read you guys' comments, man. Yvonne Holland with the $4.99 dono. Thank you. Said, oh, boy, sorry to hear this. You can't get comfortable. You can't get comfortable, Yvonne. You can't get comfortable until there is an extension from Maxx Crosby. There is no comfort, bruh. And even then, he doesn't have a no-trade clause. All right? Just being honest. Okay? Nobody on the Raiders has a no-trade clause. Everybody could be traded. But when you don't have one of your most prominent guys saying nothing in Tom Brady, That's why you need to understand who you put in charge has a lot to do with why Raider stuff does not get taken care of. Business gets handled, business gets handled, but Raider business doesn't get handled. Okay? All right, man. So let's get on it right quick. All right. Ant Cuts, what's going on, big dog? Eglatizi, what's happening? Unknown Raider guy, what's going on? Big Daddy Murder, what's going on? Pimpin', what's happening, nephew? All right, man. Eglatarian, what's going on? All right, Justin Sa. All right, what's happening? Okay, salute to all these goony goo goos. All right, man. Get these likes up, man. Let's see if we can get to 60 right quick. Let's see what we could do. All right. Okay. Hey, man, I'm just here to tell you what it is, not what it ain't, man. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Justice Saw said Mad Max is a Raider to further notice. He is. But you don't get to act like there's not a price tag on Max, because there is. Just as true as what you said that he is a Raider to further notice, just as true as this, there's a price tag on him too. There's a sticker price, man. He's on the lot. People are walking around looking at it and checking it out. So, two things could be right at once, bruh. Two things could be right at once. All right. All right, man. Raider Tex, I got a feeling they are going to move them. Hey, man, there's only two things that can happen. Move them, keep them. It's a 50-50, bro. Flip a coin. Okay? I've seen this before. This is familiar. It's eerily familiar, bruh. I've seen it before. Khalil Mack was the same way, where nothing happened until the 11th hour. Next thing you know, when 12 o'clock hit, traded to the Bears for 2 firsts and 2 seconds or whatever else we got. Just telling you, bro. If that happens, man, I'm going to be right here saying, hey, what y'all going to do now? All right? What you going to do now? You better start thinking about it. You better start thinking about what you're going to do if that happens. All right? Just saw Mad Max is getting bloodied up in the boxing ring, MMA ring. I didn't know. I didn't know if he was doing that or not. Okay? Daniel Berry Sports, what's happening, big dog? Okay, what's happening? All right, man. He said Max is a grown man, but I just hope he don't take it too far for the MMA stuff. Nah, he ain't doing all of that. Come on, man. That's all looks. All right. Unknown Raider guy, what's going on? What's happening? Pootie Poo, what's going on, Vontae? All right, man. Egalitarian in the building. Or text, man. There's a price for everything. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Pretty much, bro. If you're in commerce and entertainment, there's always a price. Simple as that. All right. But who's gonna pay it? I'm just saying right now, man. I'm just prepared for anything that happens. However it rolls, I'ma roll with it. I'ma roll with the punches, man. Regardless. Okay. Yeah, I want them here, but I'm not delusional to think that they ain't talking. That talk is too much. Okay. Look at it this way. You in a relationship. Okay? I'm just going to say for the sake of argument, it's me. I'm in a relationship. I'm committed. Do I want my girl running around having conversations with dudes and taking numbers and talking on the phone with a bunch of dudes? Come on, bro. Oh, well, I didn't go out with them. Oh, I'm just listening to what they're saying. Nah, you want that door. You want that shit closed. You want that over with. You don't want her taking text messages and texting people back. That's what's going on. That's why you can't get comfortable. The Raiders are accepting texts, phone calls, dinner dates, and everything else to talk about some Maxx Crosby business. You don't get to sit back and act like you're good. Okay? You don't. All right? Justice Sauce says, I think it's the Silver and Black Awards tonight. Okay? Yeah. He's winning something. Okay? All right, man. We expect to win it all. We do. Don't happen to it. Miss Patrice, what's going on? UMUF, man, driving and listening to. Yeah, what's up, P? I just got home having dinner with the family, man. Just had dinner with them. I'm about to go inside pretty soon and relax for the night. All right. Justin Saw said it wouldn't be surprised if a non-rated TB12 wants to trade Max. How come he hasn't come out and said anything? Remember y'all, well, he didn't say. Y'all remember y'all the real quick he didn't says and Shaq, I thought you says. Come on, dog. Well, Tom Brady didn't say that he wasn't. Yeah. When it works against you, you don't want to hear that shit. Okay? Tom Brady hasn't said nothing. Could easily talk. Ain't saying shit. Okay? All right, man. Just being honest. System Deck, man. Tell me all the reason why Max is coming to my Eagles. Come on, man. You guys got Howie. Remember when y'all was coming and you was talking about we got Howie Rosen? No, he didn't. You got spy teched. When you do business with the Raiders system deck, you got spy tech. We took Thomas Booker and you took a racked up Jacorian Bennett. We robbed you, bruh. You don't want to do no business with us. We're going to take everything you got. Your boy Howie didn't come over here and handle no business. He might run around being Debo with everybody else. But when you really thought you took us and you came over here and said we got Howie, I laughed because I talked to Jacorian Bennett at training camp before you traded for him and he was not 100%. I was like, you will find out. So never come over here tell you why your guy's getting something when we've already robbed you already. We've already took your wallet. We took your social security number. We took Howie's Bitcoin account. We took his damn black card and charged it up. Stop it, bruh. We already took care of you already, bruh. Thomas Booker came over here and balled while Jacorian Bennett sat there on the bench taking a check. Stop, okay? Stop it, bruh. Like I said, it's not funny now, all right? It was funny when you wrote it out. Didn't turn out to be funny, okay? All right, man. Justice South, I'm not sure if I accept Brady just yet. I was quick to jump on a gun last year. That's you. That's how you do it. That's what you do, bro. You leap, bro. You don't, like they say, look before you leap. You leaped and then you didn't look. Landed on a whole air pocket. You didn't land on nothing soft, bro. Okay? All right? Simple as that. Bill Holloway says, on in the shop. Well, Bill, you know I'm going to keep it clean, Bill. Good talking with you today. Vontez is old, or is he showing teams he's good? I mean, come on, bro. Come on. We don't know what's happening, but I'm going to look at everything. Why is he out there letting everybody know what his prognosis is? And did he have on Raider gear when he was shooting? Nope. He had no Raider gear on, did he? Like I said, man, you don't know what's going on, man. But if you want to sit around there and be delusional and be in the dark, you could be in the dark. Simple as that, man. Okay? Like I said before, you came in the house and she was FaceTiming the dude. You say, who was that? Oh, that's just that's my cousin. Oh, okay. And then you go in the refrigerator and get you a beer. Okay. Like I said, man, some of you guys are gonna learn the hard way. All right, man. I know Raider guy. Okay, coworkers. Bill said coworkers said offered 4 first round picks for Maxx. Hey, man, like I said, man, sure. An offer you can't refuse, man. Don't think there's no deal come around the pike that it won't happen, because it will. And I'm gonna sit back and be like, try to tell you guys, don't get comfortable. I mean, if they really wanted to put us at ease, all they have to do is put us at ease. Maxx can't trade himself. Maxx cannot trade himself, dog. He is under contract. All we have to do is say, not for sale. You ain't heard that. You ain't heard that. And you ain't heard TB12 say anything. That's how you need to be thinking. Say, well, there's might be something there. Might not be. But if you want to put Raider Nation at ease, why not just say, you guys don't have to worry, Maxx is going to be here. You ain't heard that. I expect him to be here, is what you heard. Okay? All right, man, I know Raider guy. All right, get your merch up here, man. Go pick it all up, man. Also, you guys can go get the Bomb Letterman's jackets, too. You know what I'm saying, man? We got everything. Unfiltered everything. It's all about the unfiltered brand. All right, man, you already know what it is. Fidel's Torres. If I had to choose for the Raiders, AOC or Geno Smith, that's AOC all day. I'm choosing a Raider over anything else. Okay, that's an easy one. Patrice says, I could be completely wrong, but I'm going to stand with what I've been saying. After looking at the last night's ceremony for Maxx, I just don't see him going anywhere right now. That's cool, but Patrice, there is a price on Maxx Crosby. There's a sticker price on him. Whether or not they're just putting it up there just to keep the relationships open, but there's a price. Everyone's confirming the same price, and it's out there. Everyone's saying it. Schefter's saying it. Ian Rappaport's saying it. Everyone's saying it, bro. You can't. Everyone got the same story, bro. As much as you want to believe there's one cat, man, it's just too much credibility. There's a price for him. Okay? All right? Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but why is there even a price? because Spytek said they're going to listen. Like I said, man, it is what it is. Okay? All right. Justice Saad said, so if Maxx is going to Brady saying he wants out already, you already know Brady doesn't care about family. Maxx will be actually out of here. Hey, man, that's what you get, man, for believing in Brady, man. I tried to tell you from day one. But you know what you said, Justice Saad. Tom Brady's not going to do this, and Tom Brady's not going to do that, and Tom Brady's not going to tolerate this, and Tom Brady's not going to tolerate that. Remember? Remember last year when you was doing all of that? And I was telling you, man, wrong shit to say. Because that's exactly what he's not. He's not gonna think about Raider Nation, and he's not gonna think about Unfiltered Nation. He's not gonna think about the Black Hole, and he's not gonna think about Allegiant Stadium. He's not gonna think about none of that. He's gonna think about him and the pockets and the money. Okay? Try to tell you. Try to warn you about that dude, bro. But y'all got it. Chewy's Raider coverage. What's going on, big dog? Tree says then he was posting silver and black Rolls Royce with all his Raider stuff on his Instagram. I just don't see it right now, but if it happens, we got to keep moving. Nothing's gonna hurt me, bro. I learned back in 1993, long ago, when my favorite Raider and my last Super Bowl MVP, Marcus Allen, went to the Kansas City Chiefs in free agency. You don't even understand. There's nothing that'll make me feel like that again, dog. That was what they call my woodshed moment in the fan base, okay? Where it was like, man, what in the hell am I gonna do now? And I said, I'm a Raider, man. I've been here all this time. Sorry, Marcus. I love you, bruh, but shield first. That was my big lesson, okay? I ain't never even shed a tear since. I'm like, oh, that's what it is? Okay. Simple as that. Okay? Nobody, even when Charles left, even when Chuck left, Charles Woodson left, not a tear shed. Hey, well, he gone. As simple as that. Go with everybody else that leaves. Everyone leaves. All real Raiders get railroaded by the franchise. It's just what it is. Unless you retire. You wanna remain a Raider? Retire, bro. You don't? You still want to play longer than we want you to? You will be moved, you will be cut, you will be released, you will be given your freedom papers, and you could go wherever you want. Just how it is, bro. Ask Stabler, the GOAT quarterback. Stabler didn't retire a Raider. He went to the Oilers, and then he went to the Saints, and he didn't come back, okay? So I don't want to hear nothing. Or I've seen the greatest of the greats leave. Simple as that, okay? So understand, all right? Okay. Bill said Brady's only interested in his wallet. Well, that's what happens when you bring in a businessman. I mean, that's what he's here for. He's not here to make us feel good. It's not like I said, if Brady wants to impress me, suit up. See, I ask for what I want from somebody. I don't be bullshitting. I don't want Tom Brady to be running shit. What I want him to do is suit up. That's what I want. I want you to throw on these padding helmets. AOC, take that number 12 off, give that shit to TB12, get out there and line up under center. That's what I want. I don't want nothing else. I'm not getting it, so I don't believe anything else. Okay? You don't give me what I want, I'm good. Do whatever. I'm not going to believe in it. All right? Eglatizi with that one goal post, man. I think we should trade Maxx because we need to stop holding on to the past. He's about the last person from the past Raider Nation, and we need to fall forward. That ain't true. You ever heard of Colton Miller? That just ruined your whole thing right there. You think Maxx Crosby was the last original Oakland Raider? No. Colton Miller is an Oakland Raider too. So, like I said, that kills that one. I mean, that was quick. That was quick. Your whole ideology of let's get rid of the past and get rid of the last Oakland Raider, that was ruined when I told you that Colton Miller's one too. You ain't said get rid of him. Like I said, bruh. Like I said, man, you gotta know what you're doing over here. Okay, you gotta do better. All right, Big Daddy Murder. All right, man. Justice saw Carlos Haller read the text. Miss P said you're right with how much time is involved. I have not heard a single word about Maxx from him. And how hard is it to hear from him? How hard is it? What's he doing? He down there in Miami chilling right now, bro. He ain't even at the combine. This man got plenty of time. What are he doing? It's the off season. He's not doing any Fox telecasts. Super Bowl's over. He didn't go to the combine. He didn't go to the press conference. He didn't go to any shit. He didn't go to nothing. Okay? What is TB12 doing right now? Like I said, man, he got time. He got on that FaceTime call from Mendoza though. Sure did. You heard Mendoza say, "Yeah, I talked to 12, blah blah blah." You didn't hear. You ain't heard Maxx say he talked to Tom Brady. You ain't heard that. You ain't heard that, did you? Tom Brady got Instagram. When he makes all these announcements, he goes to his Instagram. He ain't said shit. He wants the doors open to have conversations to see what the market bears. He's kicking tires. He wants to see how much. Now, I'll say this. If he's getting the offers, if it starts coming and these offers come in and they start asking for what the Raiders want to offer, they start offering what the Raiders are asking for is what I meant to say. To me, if I was 12, I would be like, man, Maxx is worth keeping. Because it's good to know, hey man, yeah, you might need to keep staying on the straight and narrow, man, because Chloe is out here looking good right now. She looking good. Everybody, yo, man, yo, girl, dog, we saw her, bro, coming out of the beauty parlor, dog. Man, dog, you need to see. Yo, man, I don't know what's, man, if it was me, I wouldn't be letting her walk around. I wouldn't be letting her do nothing. See, that type of talk. So that might perk up Brady's ears to say, hey, well, maybe Maxx is a lot more valuable. You want to give him over there for some draft picks, bro? What are you doing it for? Oh, because we're in a rebuild. That's why. I'm sorry, we're in a rebuild. We're in a rebuild, if you didn't know. All right? Bringing in a rookie quarterback is not veteran leadership. You in trouble. You in more trouble than you want to believe. All right. Antoine Jackson with that one. Okay. Justice Spytech is a guy that everybody wanted to sign Maxx. Nothing was said from Brady. Now you starting to understand it. Ask yourself, why haven't you heard from Tom Brady? That's the question. See, it shouldn't take me to just think of the obvious things, but I think that way. I'm a very methodical, calculated, cunning person. I think about everything, bro. A lot of times that's why I'm up. I wake up in the middle of the night just thinking about calculating how I'm going to take my son to school this morning with traffic. I'm that kind of cat. I like to be prepared. And I'm just letting you know. It hasn't crossed your mind why you've heard from everybody but Tom Brady. I just named it. You heard from Maxx. You heard from Spytech. You heard from Kubiak. You heard from Mark Davis. You ain't heard from him. How come you heard from all of them and you didn't hear from Tom Brady? That's what you didn't think about. But I'm going to let you know, I've been thought about it. Where's 12 at? Sitting back, not saying a thing. Okay? Keeping it a buck. Robert Thompson said, good analogy. All right, man. That's what I do. All right, man. Okay, straight up. All right, man. What's Carlos Sanchez? What's going on? Let's get these likes up, man. See if we can get to 100 right quick. Jalen Season, man. Shaq, the GM for the Lions, said on his show this afternoon when a caller asked about him getting Crosby, he said, yes, we inquired about him, but the asking price would harm us from future moves. There you go, bro. There you go. Jalen Season is in Detroit, a Raider fan from the D, letting you know the general manager on local Detroit, Michigan radio or wherever he saw it at, letting you know that the Lions called the Raiders and had a convo. That's how I know it's the truth. I got that shit right and I told you. And they said that the asking price would harm them. So what are you doing? You're setting the bar super high. But what you can't say, what the general manager of the Lions can't say, is that I didn't answer your call and I didn't have a deal. It was what they say, it's too rich for my blood. Too rich for my blood. Could be bluffing. This could just be it's a whole poker match going on. I don't have no hand. Let's just say Maxx don't really want to play for you. You don't got no hand. You just pretending that you got some cards that's doing some shit. And you bluffing your way. Y'all in trouble. You ain't got nothing. Okay? You got nothing. Your hand is trash. But you gonna play it like it's a full house. But he just told you they can't. It's too rich for their blood. They can't risk it. So it's like, yo, well, you can't say I didn't offer, bro. Well, your price was high, but hey, man, I answer your phone call. Like I said, this could just be a ploy to put Maxx up so high that everybody just kind of just folds their cards and go home. Like, oh man, I fold, bruh. All right, man, Lions like we fold. Lions is out. Lions is out. They're out. Okay, the team that everyone said Maxx wanted to go to, they're out. They're like, man, we called. Hey, man, we out. We folded. Okay, let's see who else folds. At the end of the day, if Maxx remains a Raider and Spike Tech throws down a hand and that hand is trash and everybody's looking crazy because they had a better hand than he did, that's what poker is. I'll give Spike Tech his props if it ends up like that. If these guys bow out on their own and Spike Tech pulls out nothing, I'm going to give them props for that because that's business. That's playing the game. Right? So there you go right there. There is a price because why did he say, but the asking price would harm them from future moves? That means there is a price on Maxx Crosby. I mean, come on, bro. Can't get mad at me, man, for being right all the time. What's up, Rodney? What's going on, nephew? All right, Justice, maybe it's true. Maxx said that he doesn't want to play another snap of Brady, and that's why Brady ain't said shit. I don't know, dog. I look at it like this. I've heard from Maxx. Why would I put it on Maxx? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You still got a little bit of maybe it was Maxx. I don't have no maybe it was Maxx, man. I've heard from Maxx. I've heard from Spike Tech. I've heard from Kubiak. I've heard from Mark Davis. I haven't heard from him at all. Somebody ain't talking. Okay? Somebody ain't said a word. So I'm not going to say, well, maybe Maxx said this or that. I'm not saying Maxx said anything other than what he said. I haven't heard Tom Brady's mouth move at all. I'm willing to believe it's him at this point. The person who ain't talking is the person who should be talking. All right. Okay. All right, man. Said it's not guaranteed for Maxx to stay, but now he's still a Raider. I mean, go ahead, bro. I mean, like I said before, whatever it's going to take for you to get through the night. All right, man. Chaka Porter said Tom needs to get his ass off his shoulders about Maxx. Yeah, man. Told you, man. Tom Brady is a very vindictive dude, bruh. Very vindictive dude. Trying to tell you, man, you better listen to that dude. You can let all the mousse and hairspray get you blinded if you want to. Not me, bruh. I'm gonna wait for all that hairspray and all that shit to clear and shit before I step. Like, hey man, it's too much smoke. I'm gonna let that shit clear and then I'm gonna walk up. But you guys are blinded by this whole goat shit. That damn Billy goat got you guys in a spell. Everything is Maxx. Everything is Maxx. Maxx this, Maxx that. I just told you, who didn't you not hear from? You heard from Maxx several times. You heard from Spike Tech. You heard from Kubiak. You ain't heard from TB12 at all, man. And y'all keep acting like it's somebody else, bruh. Nope. It ain't. It's him. And if it does happen, I'm blaming him, dog. I'm letting you know in advance. If Maxx Crosby is not a Raider this season and he's moved, I'm blaming TB12 because everything's pointing at him as far as I'm concerned. He's not talking. He's not saying anything. He's not even saying, hey, I expect him to be here. He's saying nothing, bro. Not a thing. Okay? But y'all got it. Bill's laughing. Jalen Season says, man, here in Detroit, all shows are saying the Lions offered 2 first-rounders and Jameson Williams, wide receiver. And the Raiders wanted 2 more picks, and the Lions said they'll pass. There you go, bro. Like I said before, Jalen Season knows that I didn't even know all of that. I didn't have to. I'm glad I do, because that justifies and exonerates any naysayers that's watching this to say, oh, shit, he don't know what he's talking about. I always know what the F I'm talking about, homie. All the time. It's just, you're just dumb. You're just a dumbass. Jalen Season's telling you, when they said okay, what did they say? We need 2 more. They're playing games with everybody. It's like the person who has the remote control, bro. They got the remote control and you're watching the game and you left it there and they got the remote control and they're changing. Hey, man, I'm watching the game. Oh, yeah, man, hold on, man. Let me check something real quick. What do you mean check something real quick, man? The game is on, bro. Come on, dog. We about to score, man. It's 4th and goal. Oh, man, yo, hold on, dog. Hold on, man. Hold on. Oh, no, that ain't it. Oh, no, that ain't it. They playing with you. Raiders got some power, bro. They got some power, man. They milking this shit. They milking this Crosby shit, bro. I mean, come on. They milking it. That's ridiculous. Wasting people's time, bruh. Because they can right now, bruh. It is what it is. But you don't get to try to blame Maxx because of what Tom ain't doing. Come on, bruh. All right, man. Isaiah Butler, what's going on, man? Nathaniel Frank, man, you right. It don't matter to me either. It don't. It don't, bro. Like I said, man, I love Maxx. Like I said, I talked to Maxx myself, man. Fist bumped me and everything about my shirt. But come on, bruh. I mean, I made my decision a long time ago. I was a Raider fan before he was born. Man's only 28 years old, man. I've been in the fan base 52 years. Man, come on, bro. Ain't gonna be no. I got 3 rings, bro. I've been ringless longer than he's been alive. Like, I love him, but damn, I don't kiss ass, bro. It's Raiders first, bro. Whoever here is here. Whoever ain't. It is what it is. Okay? But all this game plan is not coming from Maxx. It's coming from TB12. Okay? But that's what happens when you put your legacy in somebody else's hands who don't have nothing. He didn't write out. He hasn't wrote a sentence in this chapter in the Raiders' laurels. He hasn't wrote a sentence with a period on it. All he's wrote is 3-14. That's it. Worst season in Vegas when he came on here and started pulling levers and shit. He doesn't have any positive shit yet. We have not drafted Mendoza yet. There's rumors about that happening. What if he decides to trade Mendoza and he trades Maxx? Y'all gonna be in shambles. Y'all gonna be in shambles. I'm not. I'm just gonna be like, well, looks like we're gonna be tanking again. We're tanking for Arch Manning now, ain't it? But that's what happens, bro. This is what you get for playing around. All right, straight up. Okay, man. James Frippo, what's going on, James? Okay, Jeffrey says salute to all the 3 ringers. Yeah, man. Salute to all of us. Okay, that's right, man. Sack up, y'all. Got to do it. Okay, all right, man. Rob Lockhart in the house. What's going on, Rob? What's up, nephew? Dope ass jacket. Yeah, man. This is the unfiltered jacket, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfiltered. You know what I'm saying? The brand. If you're interested, man, DM me, man. Get you one. Okay. Several of these different ones. Wait till they all start being seen. Okay. So yeah, man. We got the Letterman's jacket. You know, on the inside, pocket on the inside. Quality. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Okay. Yeah. Very, very dope. Very tight. You know what I'm saying? All right. So whatever you need. All right, man. Okay, appreciate it. So I keep switching, say, man, I want that. As for Maxx, I'd be fool to trade him at this prime, man. 3 first, maybe. Like I said, man, Jalen's season is in Detroit. He's in the D. Salute to the D. I got cousins out there on 7 Mile. Jalen, I think I told you before, my cousins went to Pershing High and Martin Luther King. They definitely have a price on Maxx, and it's confirmed that the GM for the Lions, because we don't hear about these other, because we're not in that market and we're not Lions fans and we're not hearing that. But Jalen's there. He's a Raider fan, so he ain't no damn Lions fan, but he's letting you know that the report is they did offer 2 firsts and a wide receiver for him, and the Raiders said, nah, we need 2 more picks. So there was business being talked about. Sorry, Justin Saw. It's not looking good, bruh. Not looking good. All right? They're definitely making decisions. All right, man, straight up. All the buzz is coming out of the draft combine, and GMs and coaches were there this week. There you go. Okay? I'll be the first to say Maxx is getting ready to sign a nice contract extension, and if he doesn't, can keep it moving. Facts. I mean, I'm just a bottom line oriented Raider fan, dog. I don't have time to get emotionally involved with all these politics and parlor games and parlor tricks and stalling and starting over again, man, and doing all this stuff, man. Rebuilding from scratch again. I don't have time for it, bro. I've been a fan too long. I'm a 3-ringer. I don't got time for it. I don't got time for foolishness. Give them some time in your life where you don't have time for foolishness no more, bro. Like all the little petty gossip and all the little shit going on at your job, you don't even care about it no more. You know the OG at your job don't got time to hear about nothing that's popping with nothing popping. He just does his job and leaves when it's time to leave. That's me. I don't got time with the nation. I don't have time for it. I just let you know, hey, man, this is what I heard. This is what's going on. All right, man, straight up. All right, man, Jeffrey, I learned not to get too attached to players after Ken Stabler got traded 50 years ago. Yeah, man, when he got traded, him, Dave Casper, and Jack Tatum got traded to the to the Houston Oilers for Dan Pastorini. And then he got his arm broken week 6. And then we put in the quarterback that we got off of waivers from the San Francisco 49ers by the name of Jim Plunkett. Come on, dog. We traded all of that. We could have had them guys and had Plunkett. But hey, like I said, man, that's when the old man started just experimenting and doing shit. But it worked. That shit worked. Okay? But you all right. Clean beans was going on. Stephon Schwartz, man, did I miss something? Why is rumors heating up? I just told you. And Jalen Season just told you. Read what Jalen Season said coming out of Detroit about their GM and John Spytek talking about a possible trade that they said you didn't give us enough for them. They're definitely talking. Okay? All right, man. So is it a win-win situation if it happens? We're rebuilding. No, it's not a win-win situation. It's a win-lose. It's a win for whoever gets Maxx, and it's a lose for us. You know why? Because number one, whoever you draft in those draft picks or not, how do you know it's going to be? They're going to be better than Maxx Crosby? They're not. And even if you do get the best ones in the draft next year, they're not better than Maxx Crosby. You get worse. You don't get better trading Maxx. You buy time trading Maxx. You're trading a first ballot Hall of Famer for draft picks that may or may not pan out. You don't know how to draft. You've already proven that the guys that are in charge don't know how to draft already. Who did you draft last year? You had one home run. You had a damn slap first base hit in Jack Besh, and that's it. That's it. Okay? You hit a home run with Genty. You got on base with Besh, and that's it. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know how to draft. I can't trust anything you do. I can trust Maxx, but like I said before, you're getting ready to trade your best player. What are you doing? You're buying time. You got excuse to buy time more. You're bringing in a rookie quarterback. He needs time to develop. Now you're looking at 2029 before you start winning some effing games. It's just more stall tactics, bro. It's what they do every year. Just gut all the team. Get rid of Josh Jacobs. Get rid of Derek Carr. Get rid of this person. Get rid of that person. When we were a whole playoff team. Not trying to move the needle, man. You're trying to just stay stagnant so you can continue to run the money up. Games are sold out. Raider fans ain't there. The tickets are expensive as shit. I buy them, I know. So it's just a stall tactic, man. Why not try to win now? Because it's more lucrative not to. It's more lucrative to lose and keep the bags running, and we ain't got to pay nobody. You don't have to pay Maxx $35 million and give him an extension if he ain't on the team. Then Geno's your second highest paid player at $18 million per. Everybody else is rookies. Bowers is a rookie. All these dudes is rookies. I mean, not a rookie. I mean, on a rookie contract. Bowers on a rookie contract. Genty on a rookie contract. Mendoza on a rookie contract. You buying time. Okay? All right, man. Raider God. What's up, OG? Still talking about Maxx. Leave the guy alone. And can't leave him alone. The Raiders are saying don't leave him alone. We're accepting phone calls. Okay? That sounds like you telling the homie, leave my girl alone when your girl is sitting in his seat in his car. You pull up to the job and she's getting into the 5.0, and you come, hey man, you messed my girl. She's in the car, bro. He's in the driver's seat. She didn't get out when you came. When you walked up. What do you mean? What do you mean, homie? Like I used to always say, man, don't talk to me. Talk to your girl, dog. Okay, your girl chose me. We can either handle this with some class or we can get into some gangster shit. Like, which one do you want to do? Don't start trying to bark at me because your girl is trying to holler, bro. Your girl's in the car. She didn't get out. She said, what are you doing here, Timmy? What are you doing here? What are you doing in his car? I didn't tell you to come up here. You haven't been treating me right anyway. Then you find out like everybody else. So they don't get to say leave them alone when the Raiders are accepting phone calls and taking FaceTimes and all that other shit to talk about it. It's going on. I'm here to let you know, bruh. We saw your girl in Big Percy's whip at 2 o'clock in the morning, and Big Percy knocks him down. That's all he does. So, hey, you may want to get tested. You may want to get tested, homie. Simple as that. Okay? So that's what it is. You don't gotta like it, but it is what it is. Bill, they say what they expect. That's like saying the situation is good for us. We'll take it. Hey man, if you wanna continue to believe all of that, man, you know we ain't doing it. Okay. All right, man. Say, nah, it wasn't me. Come on, Justin Side. You know it was you, bro. Okay. Jeffrey Lord said there was a snake. Yeah, the snake, man. Okay. I was there with the snake, man, but Snake wasn't Marcus. I love Snake, but it wasn't Marcus. Marcus was like, that was different. Okay. All right, Raider Nation should be really saying, man, they put this MFer in charge. I mean, we're always putting the wrong person in charge. That's what Mark does. Mark's always putting the wrong person in charge, dog. Okay. AJ Cole and Carlson. Okay. OGs too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's more than one OG. Okay. All right, man. Justice Saw, man, from what I've seen, man, seems like the Condor's not happy about Brady on the Raiders. Hey, man, I don't know. You got to talk to Condor about that. Like, Brady wants to trade Maxx. You ain't heard him say he didn't? Okay? You ain't heard him say nothing. All right, man. Okay? All right, man, straight up. Okay, man. John Bankhead, when you hear from Spy Tech, you're hearing from Brady. You don't see Tom's hands up to Spy Tech buttons. Let's move. I mean, come on, dog. Hey, John Bankhead, you know you seen the Wiz, bro. You know you seen the Wiz, man. Diana Ross, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Okay? You know, the original Nipsey Russell, not Nipsey Hussle, Nipsey Russell. Okay? And all of that, man. And you saw the great Oz, and then Toto ran around the back, and they ran around the back, and Richard Pryor was back there with the moving the levers. Like I said before, bro. Hey, y'all believe what y'all want to believe, man. Okay. One thing, I'm a Raider fan, not a Raider fool, bro. Okay. Al Jordan, crazy how the so-called Raider fans want to blame Maxx. I mean, they always blaming Maxx, bro. I mean, they don't want to blame him. It would be a shame that the Raiders let him go for peanuts. I hope the Raiders keep Maxx, but I'm a Raider fan for life, man. I already chose already. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if Brady wants to keep Geno Smith. He brought in Geno Smith. What do you mean? What are you talking about? He signed off on that. What do you mean? Could have had Sam Darnold. Didn't want Sam Darnold. All right. Okay. All right, man. Okay, yeah, man. What's going on? Michael Marvin in the house. Okay. Raider Central News, what's going on? At this rate, we will be doing good till 26:36. Hey, man, I can't worry about it, man. I'm just gonna do what I do. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they got to take your girl. You know what it is, man. You already know. Big Percy handling it up. What's up, Chunk? Chunky Chunk in the building. Jeffrey says the problem is that we may not be spending a lot of money on contracts, but now we have some big extensions coming up. Like I said, man, this could be, let's just keep it a buck. It's one of two things. It's one of two things. One, Brady wants to move him. Or two, they're just playing games with the NFL. They have no intention on moving Brady, and they just keep moving the goalposts every time and just see how far they're going to go, see how desperate they are, see what they're willing to give up. It's one of those two things, bro. It's not nothing else. It's either the Raiders are playing with the NFL and playing games with them, getting them to reveal their positions and getting them to come over here and offer a lion's share. And we keep saying, nah, that's not enough. Give us something else just to play games with them and just say we're just a way to not trade them, just so we can keep negotiations open for other stuff. Or if somebody drops that price and hits that price tag and they got the credit rating, they got everything, the check clears, Crosby out of here. It's one of the two. Stony Rumor said TB12 wrote a big check. I'm going to chill because our chances look better than I've seen in 2 decades. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't. Brady wrote a check last year. We went 3-14. That was the worst record we ever had in Las Vegas history. So I don't buy into that at all, Stony. Okay, nah, I'm not. He doesn't get a mulligan for what he did last year. That's on his watch. Okay, so no, it's not the closest we've been. Not at all. Not in my eyes. Bill says, what do I think about getting Illuminor back? I mean, man, beggars can't be choosers. Let's not act like Illuminor didn't leave because he should have left. He wasn't playing well. All right, but hey, man, he's a guy we're familiar with, and if Kubiak feels that he can come in and give a contribution, cool. I mean, as long as it ain't breaking the bank, I want Trent Williams. That's what I want, based on what the Niner fans are telling me, letting me know. Hey, there might be a possibility that he might be a cap casualty. If he could, take a pay cut, I'd take him. Because then we really got some shit cracking. All right. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Illuminor is a dumpster fire, man, but so is a lot of people on your offensive line. Don't act like Illuminor's better than Dylan Parham. Illuminor's better than Dylan Parham. All right. Okay, Maxx knows something we don't know. I promise you that. I hope you're right, P. I hope you're right. Okay. All right, man. I want Trent Williams, man. That'll kill that, bro. That'll kill all of that. Like I said, man, I got to be a Raider fan no matter who's here, bro. I falling in love with players is not what I do, dog. I just date. I'm just dating players, bro. I don't be dating no. I ain't marrying nobody. Okay, it's that simple. All right. Okay. Doesn't matter how low Trent is. Trent is one of the best offensive lines in football. Best offensive linemen in the game. You be blessed to have Trent Williams. Understand that. 49ers just don't got no money because they gave Brock Purdy 50-something million and he ain't doing nothing except throwing interceptions like Tua Tagovailoa. Okay? So, all right, y'all, man. Let's see if we can get this up to 100 real quick, man. But if you guys got any other thing to say, man, I'm just here to let you guys know, man. That's what it is, man. Unfortunately, it's not not as clean as it should be. Okay, not as clean as it should be. There should definitely be a statement from TB12. There should be a statement, and there's not. He hasn't said anything. All right. So, what do y'all think about that, man? Okay, let's do a quick little survey, man. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that that this is all smoke and mirrors. That Spytek and Brady are just playing games with the league, and we don't have no intentions on trading Brady. And put a 2 in the chat if you think that there is definitely a chance that we'll move Maxx Crosby due to these situations that we're hearing about. Let's see what you got to say. Okay. All right. See what you got to say. So the rumor, man, Tom Brady came minority partner of Las Vegas in October 2024 when unlimitedly approved his limited contracts in the franchise. That was during the season, wasn't it? He's responsible for our season. Still last season, he don't get a pass. All right. He don't get no pass from me. You can try to give him one on you want to. Raider guy said 3, I don't know. What do you think the reason that 12 should say not say anything to the media? I don't know. I don't know that man. I don't know him. I know he's not being handcuffed not to. He just chooses not to, I guess. I don't know. All right, man. So, regarding cars, Brady and Wagner gave it $220 million for their 10% equity stake based on evaluation of probably £3.5 million of the deal. So when does 10% of the ownership of a team make you the shot caller of everything? Well, since 10% get you all of that, 10% gets you all of that. So you go buy 10% of the stock in Nvidia, you get to control what the stock does. Man, come on, man. You was given that. $220 million ain't enough money, man. The Raiders are worth like $6 billion. What do you mean? 220, that's $220. That's somebody walking around with somebody has $6,000 and the person who has 200 of it is running the whole 6,000. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop, man. Not all of us are idiots, bro. Some of us are very astute and smart. $200 doesn't run 6,000 where I'm from. What do you mean? $2 don't run $60. Ain't that right, Patrice? It's just, hey man, numbers is just zeros and where the decimal point lies, bro. Okay? You got $2 and I got 60, but you telling me what to do. Well, man, 2 of those dollars is mine, bro. So what we need to do with the, I'm like, man, here's your damn raggedy $2 back. I got $58. But nah, not with the Raiders. You can put in $2 and just control the whole pot. Nah, there's something more to it than that, bruh. Okay, don't make sense. Okay, I hope he stays too. Bill said it is possible. Okay, Luminor 10 times better than Foresight. I mean, come on, dog. I agree. All right, man. Okay, I don't care about all that tax shit. That's all money. That's all money. Money don't float my boat when it comes to the Raiders, bruh. All right. All right, I won my 3 rings with a small mom and pop operation out of Oakland and Los Angeles, with the 2 people being Allen and Carol Davis. I ain't never had a lot of money, and I had more championships, rings, division titles, and all of that. Ever since we done moved to Vegas, it's just been money, 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 and losses, 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 losses. So I don't care about what the money is. The money don't float my boat at all. All right, okay, straight up. Apple don't fall far, sure don't. Rick Leveezy, what's up, Rick? What's going on? What's up, my guy? What's happening, big dog? Okay. All right, man. Okay, man. I don't care. I don't care about all that money stuff, man. I can care less. Okay. All right, man. Bill Holloway said, I still say it's conflict of discharge and having them access to all those teams through the media. Well, man, the league is a private league. It's a private organization. They can do whatever they want to, bro. Whatever they decide to do. It's just like country clubs. Okay, it's like country clubs here in Los Angeles. Okay, there's a club. It's the Beverly Hills Country Club. I remember I went out there, man. I went out there and went in there, man, to go to meet somebody. When I got out there, man, I pulled up, man. Man, them people was like, I knew I had the person's name, they had my name and all that stuff, man. They're like, "Are you a member?" I'm like, "No, I'm not a member, but I was invited by blah 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 blah." Man, they had to call 49,000 people to let me pull up, okay? And my ID and all of that. I'm like, man. He's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but that's just what they do." I'm like, "Damn, man, they really made me go through all of that, man." Yeah, I said I didn't go back. I'm like, "Man, I'm good. I don't want to come here, dog. Got to go through all that shit." Okay. But that's what they can do. It ain't against the law. It's private property, homie. Okay? It's private property. They can do what they want. It's that simple. All right, man. Said Mark ain't dumb. Sure ain't. Never has been. Okay? He might be unlucky, but he ain't dumb. Okay? Yeah, man. Luminor's way better than DJ Glazed Donuts. But y'all was on DJ Sack last year, dog. Oh, don't forget about DJ Glazed Shack. I was like, nah, man. You've only really nailed the past 2 seasons, 2 3 seasons, 2 seasons. You've only nailed three players. You only got 3 home runs on three runs around the bases. Bowers, Genty, JPJ. Yeah, you ain't hit on nothing else. You've had 14 picks and you only nailed 3. You know what happened to the other 11 you got? Besh is up in the air, and you can't say nobody else. You can't say nobody else. Besh is a wild card because he came on at the end. DJ Glaze, I don't want to hear shit about DJ Glaze, but you were guys straight riding the D on him last year. And I was like, no, sorry. Okay. All right, man, straight up. All right, man. Said DJ Glaze, man. Okay. All right, man, it's too slow to be tackled. Hey, man, they're out of position. Remember all the excuses? Everybody's out of position. Okay. We'll see how fast they are with now. Everybody's going to be moved to different positions. We're going to see real quick. All right. Okay. All right, man. So that's where it is with it. Okay. But yeah, man. I'm just hoping that Brady and Spytek are playing games. I just hope that they're just playing some prank games like they're back in Michigan, man, and they're at the frat house and they're just playing games, man. Doing prank calls and shit, man, pretending like you're really trying to trade a Maxx Crosby when you're not. Okay, I mean, I'm hoping that's what it is, bro. I really am. I'm really hoping that's what it is. Okay, all right, man. Said Porter's still up for evaluation. I like D Port. All right, he's up for evaluation. Okay, let me put him there. I like D Port. I do. He was getting absolutely shellacked. He was absolutely getting just frigazeed out there. But what I liked about him is that he was mad about it. He was pissed about it. When he was on that sideline, dog, he was mad. He was like, man, what am I doing, man? Like, and then had nobody to really tell him nothing, dog. Who's gonna really tell him nothing? Okay. All right, man. So we'll see, bro. We guess we will find out. All right. So they ain't trading Mac for what? Like I said, man, we heard all of that stuff. Okay, Rico Brad, man, we got the cash space to build this team now. Yeah, but do we have the time? It's not even really about money. It's about the time it's going to take. I mean, all we're doing is pushing the clock back. That's all we do. Come on, bro. There comes a time, man, you keep hitting the snooze button, man. You gonna be late. You don't get to keep hitting the snooze button, man, acting like it's that the clock resets, bro. Like time goes backwards. 6 o'clock, beep, 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 clue. You hit it off, man. 6:05, beep, 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 clue. Cut it off. 6:10, 6:30, 6:40. You got to be to work at 7:30. You gonna keep hitting it, or you gonna get your raggedy ass up and get in the shower, dog? Raiders keep hitting the damn alarm snooze button on the damn Raiders progress and keep hitting it again, thinking that the clock resets. No, it don't. Years are going by. I see why Maxx is upset. Y'all bullshitting, bruh. Now we can do it. No, man, you're gonna do the same shit next year. Every year you do the same shit. Every year. Hit the damn snooze button too damn much. Get your funky ass up the first time. You know? Oh, just 5 more minutes. Just one more season. We're gonna get it. Yeah. Then you come over there, man, and y'all all your stuff is in a box, sitting out in front of the quarry with your name on it. Yo, what's going on? Hey man, that's it, dog. Keep coming in late. Okay? All right, man. Rick Lavelle, E. Stokes said still had to come back, man. Will he take a keep contract? There's some rumors that he's leaning towards that, but he's a free agent. When you leave people with a door that they can walk out of, Devin White, all these dudes, they can walk out. Now you got to beg them to stay. It's cheaper to keep her. Come on, it's cheaper to keep it, dog. Like, come on, man. You letting people walk in and walk out. All right? Nothing you can do. It's what it is. Okay, yeah, Michael Marvin, I had to break it down. I as a senior working, man, I talked to the brass that was there, man. They said no, much past working coaches and players. Like I said, man, I'm just ready to see whatever happens, dog. I'm hoping for the best. And if the worst comes, I'm ready for it. Okay? All right, man. Love that we playing 3-4 defense. Yeah, Rick, we talked about that a couple of days ago. You spend some time going back a couple of last few days, man. These lives have been fire, bro. Go back and listen to those lives, dog. Okay? All right? So, yeah, so that's where we're at with it, you guys, man. All right, man. Hit that 100. We hit that 100. Love all y'all, man. About to go back up in the house, man. Watch some TV. I'm not going to belabor the point, but sorry to inform you, and it has been confirmed by Jalen Season, who is a Raider fan in Detroit, Michigan, that is already confirmed that the GM over there and with the Lions has called Spytech and offered 2 first-round picks. And based on what he's saying, and the wide receiver in question, only to be told, no, we need 2 more picks for Maxx, and they said it's too rich for their blood. So there is a price tag and a sticker price on Maxx Crosby. Sorry, you don't get to relax. You got to stay stressed out, unless you're me. Shield first. Shield always takes care of his own, so I don't have to worry about it. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Matthew Shack and Filter.